Simpson with Southern Exposure Home Inspections, and we're inspecting the crawl space as usual. And I come across this return duct, large return duct coming from the heat and air unit. So that's where it goes up to the filter, and for some reason it's full of water. So I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes we see this in the ductwork in a crawl space under a bathroom when a toilet overflows and water goes in the ductwork, but I've actually never seen it in the return, the air return. So I'm gonna do some more research on this, figure out what's going on. Hopefully we can figure out what's going on, and I'll let you know. One thing I wanted to mention was this is just a crawl space inspection. The clients were concerned with moisture in the crawl space, so they contacted us, and that's why we're here, which we've already identified water in the return duct of the HVAC system. And now we're at the front of the house, and I have a few things I want to share with you. A lot of times on these older houses, they had access from the crawl space to the front porch or sometimes the back porch. And this is where we get a lot of moisture that comes from the front porch into the crawl space. And there's this bracing added, which I thought at first maybe it was added because the outside band was rotten. So I looked at the outside band, and I'll show you. I probed it, it's solid. So pull this inspection back too. Look at it. Solid, it looks good. So I'm not sure the reason why this bracing's here, but my biggest concern is this fungus growth. And as you can see, it has deteriorated the wood a little bit right here, which is not real bad. So it's a good idea that they did do this inspection, because now we can treat this fungus growth, prevent it from deteriorating the floor joists and causing further damage to the floor system, and being a more expensive repair. Plus there's some insulation just laying on the earth on a vapor barrier, so this will probably due to rodents and can cause moisture and also allow infestation of insects and stuff. So we definitely want that removed too. So now we'll complete the inspection of the crawl space and see what's going on with that HVAC. And they had someone here that's actually cleaning the ductwork to the HVAC system, and they got the cover off to where the evaporator coil is located in the return duct. And a couple things I wanted to share with you here is the pan where the condensation drain pipe's located is a little dirty, so it's a possibility maybe this condensation drain pipe needs to be cleaned. And the evaporator coil now is extremely dirty. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of dog hair and just dust build up. And a lot of times this has to do with not replacing your filter on a regular basis, plus if you have animals. So trying to figure out why there's water in the return duct. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's due to this drain pipe's clogged up, causing the water to build up to raise up to that where the opening to the return is, or maybe from the last person that possibly cleaned the evaporator coil, maybe got a little bit of water in there and that's where it came from. But we'll definitely put this in the report and let the client know that we need somebody to clean the evaporator coil to the heat and air unit, and definitely get somebody out here to look at the crawl space, get this loose insulation out and treat for the fungus growth, and probably replace that flex duct that goes to return, since it's saturated with water. So that's one of the reasons I always recommend having a crawl space inspection, even though you've lived there for 5, 10, or 15 years. So till next time, see you.